Hey guys, I came top 8 this week in Den Haag at the first Grand Open Season 2. In Europe, I played Purple. I went 6-1 in Swiss. I lost against a Purple Mirror with Nemesis and X-Biter in main side deck. So that matchup was kind of hard. And in top 8, I lost against Pterosaurus. Yeah. He had all the answers. I didn't draw that well, so happened. I played Purple because we didn't had that much time to test to figure out new things, and I just wanted to play something safe. So I qualified for the Pro Tour in Utrecht in Europe this time. Yeah, so I showed a deck which I ran. Like main boss card is Dragonaga Assassin. One of the most important card in this deck because this allows you to play more aggressive with Purple. What you really want to do because you get a new addition into the deck with Lamorak. This guy allows you because if the first Purple creature dies, you get back to hand. So if you have like these two and you can attack with him, you get it back. So you have a good recovery. You get the draw, you get recover this card, you can do it next turn again, and if he blocks, he kills a creature. So that's a really good. You don't need Lancer anymore because of this card. I mean, Lancer is super powerful because he has 2 core reduction, but the fact is it's a when summon effect is kind of hard with a lot of players running Starblast draw in their main deck, and it's so hard to Purple to beat Starblast if they draw 4 cards. I mean, you still have some because you need, but I don't even know if they are important. I guess they are, but it really sucks if you play them and they Starblast you. But you run 3, I run 3 Beldegor and Camelot Knight and 3 Dark Knight. Key part about Camelot Knight is in this version usually I didn't like it that much because it's only a core reduction, but with this guy, those two, you can attack every turn without any problem because usually they cannot clear it in the first turn, so they just take the damage and that's what you want to achieve. And if they block, he clears a card and he gets it back, so you can do it next turn again. And that's the reason why you can even run Meduk again, or like one of the reasons, because if you have a board like these two and Meduk, that's what I'm aiming for if I play against white. Because they can Dream Bomb you, but usually then you lose this card, so you cannot do this play the next turn again because you don't have the cheap curse, and that's the best curse creature you want to have because with 2 cores it's only 1000 and everything gonna kill it. And usually and if you do this one, he has 3000, so the small guys with 2000 can just jump block him. So that's really key part that he's 1000, and with Meduk when he has 6 cores, that's the main object I want to achieve when I play against white. 6 cores, 3 cores, 2 cores, and then you can swing without any fear because he can just Dream Bomb this and you get this back, and then you get played the next turn. So that was really good against white. Without this card, matchup is super hard and usually you just lose. I mean, it's still unfavored, but you still have a shot with this line of play. Yeah, 2 Meduks. Really good. 2 lands. And the curse package, 2 Baculus and 3 Curse Dragon. I played usually I just play 2-2. But this week I decided to play 3 because I expected a lot of fast decks, aggro decks, like the white weenie deck, and because to be honest, people don't have that much time to test for this event because the Pro Tour was 2 or 3 weeks ago, and if you don't know what to play, just play white aggro deck, and that's really good against those. So that's why I played the first copy. Yeah, that's all the creatures I run. Really small amount, but this guy is just so good that you don't need to play more. In this version, Beligor is not that great. because it's the only 4 drop I have. In the side deck I have 2 more 5 drops, but yeah, it doesn't shine that much because it's not a really control deck. You want to play aggressive with this version because you have this card, which allows you that Form Prison, which overperformed the whole week. Super good card, offensive, defensive. I love this card. Then we have Core Deft, which allows you to make quick kills because he cannot eye-shield you if you do it in the right spot. And yeah, really good card. It's an out of the Diner. Like so many cards which you know you need to keep that for. And it doesn't matter if you discard 4 cards because like that's the plan against so many decks. Like sometimes they only have the 1 dinner to win and you can clear it and then it's gone. And then you can keep playing, and so this card is really important. And you draw so many cards with purpose, so it doesn't matter if you discard 4 or 5 or 6. Then we have 3 quadrains. I really like this card because it basically kills everything which attacks you, and if they doesn't attack you, I'm the one who's attacking, and if they don't attack me, I'm in a good spot. Except if it has purple. But usually I want to be the one who is attacking because I want to force him to block, to trigger my deaths. I don't like to sit back and wait with purple. But because there are so many good cards right now, you cannot just sit back and wait. You need to attack. And if you attack more, your opponent has to attack you back, so this card shines. Because you can just remove the creature afterwards, or Belliger does it. Yes, that's why it's really good. Deadly Balance too. I wish I played a 3rd copy, but I couldn't find space. Because this card with this card, very good. You have like so many combination. Like if you have 2 discards out, you do this, you draw a card, you get this back, you can play it again, you put the sword card in, you have a good blocker next turn. So this card shines in like almost every matchup, even against white. There's always X-Fighter, but X-Fighter won't get killed, so you just killed like Elk or something else, so that's really good. Yeah, then also 3 Burning Force because of mirror matches and just clear deaths. That's basically just hero to kill another death. All the other Nexus are not important against red. You don't have the time to kill Scorch Battlefield, even if I love to would kill it, but it's not possible. And then you have Ice Shields. And for the Nexus, of course, 4 copies. That's the reason why I wanted to play this deck. It's so cheap in this version. You cast it for 3 costs, it's just broken. And you have also 2 Swamps because of the Deadly and because I want to attack with this deck. And the last 51 card was this one. I won't play it anymore. In theory, it was like to have a better shot into the long grindy games, but it never came up. I think it's not necessary. Yeah, so this card I won't play anymore, and that was the main deck. Going to the side deck, it's really simple because you don't want to side too many cards in this deck because the core is really big in purple. So I have the 2 Modernites. Super good card in the mirror because Belliger cannot kill it, and usually he kills a card. So that's one to have in the mirror. Yeah. If you don't have deaths, it's always you need those. They're really good. The 4th copy of Belliger for that kind of matchup where you just want to attack, be fast. The 3rd Baculus to have more combo against really slow decks where you need to like you clear board, he clears board, you clear board, he clear board. So that's really important for that matchup. The 4th copy for the mirror. 2 Dream Bombs. I would play the 3rd copy just because of white, because they have so many Ice Shields right now. And if you do this in the right spot when the Suppression or Infinity shield you, you do the Dream Bomb, and most of the time they lose so much tempo or they even lose the game. So you really want to keep that. You don't want to use it for any other thing, not set it into burst, just keep it for that one play, and you have a good shot winning that game. 2 Suppression for aggro, and the fourth copy of Quadrant, because I think it's a really good removal, and that's sometimes you want to side out the Nexuses against red, because they play so many Nexus removal right now, so you just side in this, so you have a better game plan against the... Yeah, that was the deck. Yeah.